All right, welcome back to another awesome episode of Life on the Ave.
Oh, got you.
We're back with another amazing guest. This is episode 104. I am sitting here with, I feel like you're famous now, so after this amazing article that just came out, but this is Gray Cowan. Welcome. And not here with him today is his partner in crime, Ellie Gulick. Did I say it right that time too?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, good. So I'm going to jump right into it. So sit back, relax. I'm going to give you your flowers and tell the world all about you. So Gray Cowan is the co-founder of Buren Bagel, a small batch bagel company he started with his fiance Ellie. When Ellie couldn't make it to the although Ellie couldn't make it to the podcast today, she's been an essential part of the journey, so we miss her. And I'm sure she'll come on in future episodes, we'll see. Named after the street where Gray and Ellie now live in Wilmington after moving here from Philadelphia in December, Buren Bagel was born out of a simple idea: bring high quality, hand-rolled, kettle-boiled bagels to a city that didn't have enough of them, or really any of them at all. What began in their home has grown into a commercial operation in Westchester, PA, with Buren Bagel popping up regularly at farmers markets and community events. Their menu highlights both classic and creative flavors, everything from rosemary sea salt and cinnamon raisin to limited seasonal specials, all made with old school techniques like cold fermentation and kettle boiling. Gray's journey from an IT career to launching Buren Bagel with Ellie is a story about risk-taking, community, and turning a love for great bagels into a fast-growing brand. So welcome.
Thank you so much. That was fantastic.
Yeah,
Thank you.
ChatGPT writes my bios. I got to give all credit to the chat.
Excited to be here.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So you came highly recommended by a friend of the pod, George Frankel, who we've had on before. But prior to George recommending you, I had seen all the Delaware Online articles that have recently come out. And I've seen people tag you on Instagram. So I had kind of already been noticing you guys on social media, just like organically. And then, when George sent me your number, I'm like, hell yeah. Like, I'm in. First of all, I'm in on bagels. I'm in on this whole thing. Like, let's go. So super, super excited to have you on. From your perspective, like, how did we get here? You know, what does this journey look like from your perspective?
Yeah, it's a big question. I think that this journey all starts from, I think, a passion and a desire to make the best bagels that me and Ellie possibly can. Mm-hmm. So we came here. We just moved back to Wilmington in December. And when I say move back, I'm from Wilmington. Ellie isn't.
Got it.
But we made the move from Philadelphia. Fell in love with the area, kind of a rediscovering for me. We had been making bagels previously in Philadelphia, mm-hmm. and that's where I really fell in love with the process. It kind of got started because we were ordering bagels every weekend. Ellie is a sesame bagel with plain cream cheese fiend.
Obsessed. Love
Obsessed.
that.
They're
Keep
the
it
best.
simple.
Exactly. So we started kind of as like a hobby, a fun thing that we enjoyed doing. I really fell in love with the process, making tweaks, making adjustments, just making them better and better each iteration. Mm-hmm. So the dream was always, to one day sell these. And when we came back to Wilmington, we were making them for ourselves because we realized that there's not, too many bagel shops around here.
There's literally none.
There's not too many for sure. And so, we wanted to give it a go. So we've been selling them kind of this summer, May and beyond. Mm-hmm. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been really exciting.
So where are you guys currently selling them? Like where, if you just tuned in, you're like, okay, I need to get my hands on one of these bagels. Like where are you selling them?
I would say the Brandywine Park Farmers Market.
Cool.
Which is amazing. We live super close to the farmers market, so as soon as we heard that was coming up this summer, no brainer to try to get in there.
Obsessed.
And so that's been amazing. We're down there most weekends, Saturdays or Sundays, whichever one it falls on. But that's where I'd say you can find us.
And people are pre-ordering these.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the first couple farmers markets, and I'm sure it still is. I haven't been the last couple weeks, but like it's been packed. People are loving this farmers market, as they should. Like we've been needing this for a really long time. So like it's insane, the lines and stuff that are down there. And like, so I'm sure you're getting a decent amount of pre-orders.
Yeah, no, it's been amazing.
Yeah.
So we started from home.
Yeah.
So like the first market, we took down 100 bagels. And we were like, wow, 100.
From your kitchen in your house.
From my kitchen. So if you're driving by on Van Buren Street, which is where the name comes from.
Yep. It's a long street. Nobody can just randomly find you.
You would see lights on at like 2 a.m. in the morning in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And me freaking out in there frantically.
Right.
But so we only brought like 100 down at the first market. Sold out immediately.
Yeah.
We thought that 100 was going to be a ton.
Yeah.
It wasn't at all.
No. It was probably like in the first hour.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was something so silly. But ever since then, we've just been making more and more and more. Recently, last month-ish, we moved into a commercial space in Westchester.
So cool.
So that's been amazing. It's allowed us to increase our quantity a bunch. So, we went from 100 bagels to 1,000 bagels with pre-orders and loose bagels day of.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So how do you just okay, so you love bagels. Like, who doesn't love bagels, right? So you love bagels. How does that turn from, okay, we need to stop buying bagels every weekend to we're going to make our own bagels, so then we're going to start a bagel company?
Yeah. I think it starts out just as fun. I never want to take the fun out of it. As much as I enjoy this, I never want it to be too much of a job. I mean, it is my job, of course. But it's still a blast. I'm still really loving it, and I think I always will. But I think I really fell in love with the process of baking, of bread making, bagels specifically. They're real science. Everything that you change, from the ingredients to the technique, the hours that goes into them. Because, they take about something like 50 hours.
No, I don't know this. I don't know this. So no, I don't know. So tell me.
It's not average knowledge, I suppose.
Wow.
But yeah, so we're rolling them about 2 days in advance.
Wow.
It takes us all day to roll that. And then, of course, baking for, somewhere around 8 hours to get all those bagels out.
Wow.
So it's a huge process. It's a really big lift, but that's also what makes it super rewarding.
Yeah.
And I think there's such a spectrum of bagels, right? End of the day, a bagel with cream cheese is always going to be delicious.
Totally. Right.
But you really can improve upon it and make it something special. And so that's just kind of the driving force behind all of it.
Yeah.
Just continue to make them the best that we possibly can, and I think everything else will fall into place.
What would you say is your most popular bagel right now?
I would say everything. Bagels are a really heavy hitter.
My number one.
They're
I
hard
love
to
those.
beat.
They're so good. I freaking love an everything bagel. And I haven't had one. So I've only had I think it was your raisin.
Yes.
Yes. So George also gave us some bagels. And I was telling him before the podcast started, we left them in our car overnight. We brought them in our house. They sat in our house for a solid 24 hours, on the counter, totally exposed. And then finally, Sunday morning, we're all right, let's try these bagels. And my kids absolutely slammed them.
So awesome.
I could drop in the picture of Winslow with cream cheese all over his face here. But we slammed the bagels. And so I'm okay, if this is 2 days old, sat in my car overnight, God knows what, that did to them. And it was still that good. I'm I cannot wait to try one fresh. So kudos to you, because it was phenomenal. And I think, Delaware specifically, like you said, there's hardly any bagel shops, and the ones that we do have, we got the New York people, the Jersey people that are just constantly crapping on us, we don't have good bagels,
Yeah.
And I truly don't think I've ever had that true good Jersey bagel, New York City bagel. So I feel that's where you're at.
It is. I mean, that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's so interesting. Delaware, we're so close to all these places, right? Jersey's right there. New York's not very far. So it makes sense that we need good bagels here.
Yes, and we need them. Yeah, we're hungover just as much. We need the carbs. We're doing 5Ks or whenever you eat a bagel. Right. I don't know. I could eat one any day. So yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing. So did you always have a love for baking, or is this a newfound hobby, or how did that happen?
Yeah, so Ellie was actually more of the baker than I was.
Interesting.
Baking sweets and everything from the cookie spectrum all the way to whatever. But bagels really drove it home for me.
Yeah.
Fell in love with the bread making process, books, poring over YouTube videos, online articles, tweaking things here and again. I'm a big manual and instruction follower. I enjoy doing those kinds of things.
Cool. Well, you have an IT background. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I enjoy that kind of stuff, and I feel I was really given that outlet and that passion through the process of refining them. And we're still changing stuff every day. Just
yeah,
to
I'm
try
sure.
to get them
I'm
as good
sure.
as they can be.
Yeah, it sounds like even just being on your website, your cream cheeses are different. You guys definitely are on cutting edge, trying to keep it spicy and fun.
Yeah.
What would you say are some of your more unique flavors? And you guys do cream cheese too, right?
We do cream cheese also, which is fantastic. I think that's where we're going to get a little bit crazy with the cream cheeses.
Yeah.
A little you can get a little more bold there.
Yeah. What are, so I don't think I kept it in the bio. When I was going through your website, there was one that was I don't know, it was vanilla or lemon or something crazy.
Yeah, so that's going to be this weekend, actually.
Cool.
So this Saturday, we're going to have a vanilla bean lemon cream cheese.
So cool.
Garlic herb, scallion, and plain, I think, on the menu for this week.
Nice.
But yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to switch it up.
How do you make cream cheese? Is that a whole nother process?
It is.
Did we have, at what point you're all right, I got the bagel, wait, part 2, I also need the cream cheese.
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't necessarily sign up for cream cheese, but we need it.
That part 2 is still ongoing every day.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, that's been another cool thing to add to the arsenal for sure. But yeah, I mean, just in this kitchen, we've been able to, you know, now step up and kind of be able to go through different avenues. So that's where cream cheese is. Yeah.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
So let's take it back a little bit. You're Sally's grad.
I am.
So did you go to college?
I did.
Where'd you go?
I went to the University of South Carolina.
Oh, cool. So
Yeah.
you went away. So you went south for college, then you moved to Philly.
Yep.
After college, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Live in Philly. You did the Philly thing. Love that. People, I mean, I never did the Philly thing. I'm a Delaware girl through and through. I've lived here my whole life. Went to UD. So you do the Philly thing, and then you got into IT.
Yes. So yeah, I was in like health IT, most recently sports betting IT.
Cool.
In Philadelphia. Yeah, it was amazing.
It's like the dream job.
Yeah, no, it was a blast.
Obsessed.
Absolutely the dream job. Really enjoyed that. But then I was doing this on the side.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of doing both for a long time, and gave it to a point where I was almost doing a disservice kind of to
both.
The passion of the bagels and also to a job that I really enjoy.
I get it.
So there came a point where I, you know, had to go with my gut and take the bagels as far as I can. So
Yeah,
that's where
good
we
for
are.
you. So
Yeah, thank you.
when was that like D-Day? Like when did we quit the corporate job and go all in?
That was, I know the exact hour and minute.
Oh,
I don't.
I'm sure
no,
you
I
don't.
don't. I think it was like 3 weeks ago or a month.
Oh, sweet. So we're
a
brand
recent
new.
adjustment. Yeah.
Obsessed. So and I would encourage you to go back and listen to some of these episodes. Like I'm obsessed with this like phenomena of like going all in, right?
Yeah,
like I'm obsessed with it. So most of our entrepreneurs that we have in here have like that I'm going all in moment. I think it's such a special thing. And I think until like, you know, once you do that, you quit that corporate job, you cut that W-2, like you don't have that paycheck, you don't have health insurance, you don't have a 401k, like you cut it all. Like something so special about betting on yourself.
Yeah.
And I think like why I'm so passionate about entrepreneurs and like having people on is because like it's such a special breed of people that do this. And I think there's a lot of people that wish they had the guts and the balls to do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
No,
so kudos to you.
Thank you.
What what does that day one look like? Like we're not waking up and putting on the suit and tie anymore, assuming that's what you did. Who knows? But like what does that day one look like for you? Were you like freaking out?
Oh my gosh. I mean, terrifying. I mean, you said it, you know, it's a nail on the head. It's so scary and it is such a leap. But there's also, you know, the benefits of being, you know, thrilled that you did make the decision that you are betting on yourself. So it's a huge risk. I'm fortunate enough to have Ellie. She's still with her job.
Yep.
She loves it.
Yep.
So I'm focusing on the baking. She's doing all like the marketing and the amazing brand stuff that she does.
Yep.
But no, I mean, it's terrifying. Like you said, I'm learning something new every day.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship is no joke.
Yep.
It does take a special breed.
Yep.
Hopefully I can succeed as one of those special
No, you will.
people.
You will. You got it.
But yeah, no, it's scary, but it's super duper exciting at the same time.
And it's so rewarding and like something so special about like making your own schedule, making your own hours. God forbid you guys want to go on a vacation. Like you don't have to ask for off. Like,
yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
It's fun.
Lucky.
What would you say are some of like your goals that you guys have? Like, are we thinking brick and mortar someday? Are we just like in the farmers markets for now? Like, where do you see this going in the next couple of years?
Yeah. We're moving fast and we want to move fast.
Yeah.
You know, we really do love it. And I want to make as many bagels as I possibly can. The farmers market has been fantastic. Just a good turnout. Like you said, it's such a special market in general.
Yeah.
So we're incredibly lucky for the community that we do have here. But yeah, the dream is one day brick and mortar.
Obsessed. Trolley,
really
maybe.
love that.
Trolley, maybe.
Trolley would be incredible. Yes.
Trolley would be the goal.
We're talking about them being good after, 2 days in a car, fresh out of the
exactly.
oven. It would
Imagine.
be ridiculous.
I can't even. I literally cannot imagine. I get so fat.
That's something to hope.
How do you stay fit? Like you're a fit guy.
I try to be.
Yeah.
I think it's.
You have to work out like twice a day.
There's a slope. I'm approaching it.
Yeah,
I think.
because we have Katie from Cupcakes on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been to that bakery. It's in
Yeah, I
Greenville.
have,
We've had her on, and
absolutely.
she's like so tiny and petite and beautiful. And I'm like, Katie, how are you so beautiful and thin? Like, how do you do that? I'm like, you literally make cupcakes every day.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. Is your fiance the same?
Yeah, she is. I have no recommendations. It might be stress.
Probably
driven.
stress.
Could be that.
Yeah.
I think it is.
So what's a day in the life look like for you? Like when do you like wake up? Like how do you do this?
So I guess I'll run through like the market prep.
Yes, let's start from the beginning.
So that prep starts on Thursday for the most part, because Thursday is a big roll day. Because bagels need time in the fridge to develop that flavor to make them as good as they are when you do bake them. So on Thursday, I'll probably get to the kitchen around 6 a.m. And roll bagels all day long until 7 or 8 p.m.
Holy smokes.
So that's a long time. Friday is cream cheese day. Not quite as long in the kitchen, but still a pretty heavy lift.
So now the bagels are like sitting in the fridge.
They're just chilling in the fridge.
Nice.
Yep. So they're
Nice.
good. Hands off there.
Nice.
Focus on the cream cheese. And then Friday night, Saturday morning comes around. probably in the kitchen around 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. to have them all ready by 8 a.m. the next day.
Wow. Are you there like all night? Like,
Yeah, 100%.
wow, that's crazy.
So I think that's maybe why I'm staying in okay shape, because
Yeah.
a lot of cold brew.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, a
Yeah,
lot
I'm
of
sure.
that to get me through.
Yeah. And then you're just like crashing on Sunday.
100%.
Yeah. Like you're just chilling.
I make it through the market. Ellie and her family handles all the market stuff.
Wow. What a blessing.
Yeah, I mean, our family is incredibly helpful.
Where are they from? You said she's from.
She's from Lansdale, Pennsylvania.
Got it. So they're coming down to
So
help.
they're coming down.
What a blessing. That's
I know.
amazing.
They really are awesome. Couldn't do
So
without them.
what do they think of Delaware?
They love Delaware.
So far, so good?
Yeah, it's a special place.
It is a special place. So I'm a Delaware girl, as I mentioned. My husband's from Delaware County, so just
Okay.
over the line, PA guy.
Awesome.
And when he first moved, he was always like, "I'm never moving to Delaware. I'm never moving to Delaware. You're crazy. You're crazy. I'm Delco for life. Delco for life."
Yeah.
My in-laws are the same, like Delco for life. No way. And now here we are. Fast forward, my husband now lives in Delaware with me. My in-laws now moved to Delaware, so they are now Delaware people. And we
Wow.
always say, like, when they come out of their driveway, they live on Falk Road. They could go right to Delco. They could go left to Wilmington, and their pizza place is now left. Like
Wow,
everything is
that's
left.
crazy.
Everything they do is left. They go to the Delaware grocery store. For a while, they were still getting their hair cut in Delco, going to the Delco grocery store.
Yeah.
But now they're all in on Delaware. And I do
That's so
think
cool.
it's such a special place here. I think it's such a great place for small businesses. We've got some great, community members. There's just like so much happening here.
Yeah, I really do think it's hard to find a place like this.
Yeah.
I mean, being in Wilmington, fortunate enough to live there, it's truly amazing. We're trying to get Ellie's parents to move this way too. So
Obsessed.
it's good to hear that.
Well,
you're
I know a good realtor,
in-laws
so
fan.
let me know. Let me know. No, and like it's good for taxes, especially if you're an empty nester. Like, I don't know. We're really passionate about this area and just seeing it grow, and love having people like you here. And I'm so excited for you guys. So you touched a little bit on the marketing. You said Ellie's kind of taking the lead there.
Mm-hmm.
What are your goals and like what's your brand? What's your vibe when people come to your Instagram or your website?
Yeah.
Like what do you want them to think and feel, and what's like your goals there?
That's a good question. I think we're really trying to build something unique and genuine, which is buzzwords, but true.
Yeah, it's all good.
We're trying to make it, cool. I mean, we enjoy the branding side of things. She's killer at it.
Yeah.
One day, if we were lucky enough to open up a storefront, we'd try to make it a place that you want to be, a cool spot to be. Mm-hmm. I think the focus, though, is just kind of pairing that with really good bagels.
Yeah.
Like I again think that everything else can kind of fall into place.
Yeah.
So the goal of ours is just to highlight the bagel process, the legitimacy of those.
Love that.
And then kind of build a cool vibe around them.
I love that. Do you follow Nick's Pizza 302?
I do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so he's very, I would say, kind of similar. Like
Yeah.
he is so obsessed with his quality.
Yeah.
Like almost it's like, sometimes I'm like, holy smokes, like this guy's crazy, but we love him. We love him. He's been on the podcast too.
Yeah.
And he's so obsessed with his product, like perfection. And you can
It
tell
shows.
everything's
100% it
amazing.
does.
Like never had a bad meal
his
there.
food is
Like
killer.
he's obsessed. And I do think like quality is so important, especially in this community where like, your reputation's everything. If you mess up one
Yeah.
time, it's crazy around here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's so awesome. So if you guys do grow, let's say we're brick and mortar, do you ever see yourselves expanding into more bakery items? Like I'm a big sourdough girly these
Yeah.
days. Like, do you see that growing?
I'm not sure. I don't want to bite off more
You're
than
like,
I
I'm
can
1
chew.
month in, chill.
I mean, bagels take up a ton.
Yeah, I know.
think the
That
focus
sounds-
would be those. Because again, we're trying to replicate what
Yeah.
all like the classic spots do.
Yep.
And a lot of those just focus on bagels. So that probably will be.
I love that.
hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just keep it simple and be
Yeah.
the best at it.
Exactly.
The best at it. So what was I going to say? Let me pull up one of these, make sure I get all these couple ones. So would you say there was a moment that you were like, okay, we're selling bagels, like we're crushing it. We went from 100 to 1,000, right? All of a sudden we're like, we're at 1,000. And like, at what point were you like, oh wow, like this might be something, right? Like, maybe this isn't just something we're doing on Saturdays. This is something we're going to go permanent at. Like, would you say that happened like the first farmer's market, or was there a moment that you guys were laying awake at night? Like, what do you think?
I think that there was a couple moments. The first one being, I remember I made a specific batch of bagels using, after so many different test batches, so much new equipment, things like that. And I gave one to Ellie and she was like, this is it. Like, this is unbelievable. Like,
What
I
kind
think
is
this
it?
has legs. It was a sesame with plain cream
Of
cheese.
course.
It's her fave.
Well,
So that
she's
was
the hardest like critic, I bet, to
100%.
impress.
Yeah, so that was the baseline. So I think we knew that we had, something with the product there. And then, yeah, after the first farmer's market, we saw how excited people were. People coming up to us saying, oh my gosh, you know, there's nowhere nearby that I can get a good bagel at.
Literally nowhere.
So that was incredibly motivating because we had that hunch moving back here. So that was amazing. And then I think, you know, the last like 2 or 3 weeks when we're doing pre-orders, it's returning customers. We're getting the same great feedback.
Right.
So
you had the big Delaware Online article.
Yeah, that was amazing.
How did that go? Like, what did they like call you? Did they reach out? Did they come up to you at the farmer's market? What was that process like?
Yeah, no, it was just over Instagram.
Cool.
Ryan, the journalist or writer, had just been kind of following along. He's super tapped in to the scene. So just saw us at farmers markets. I've been following along the journey. Thought that it was cool that, you know, we decided to give things a go and wanted to talk more about it. So yeah, we were thrilled and super fortunate that happened.
Oh, so cool. So cool. Is it a lot of equipment to like start this up? Like to go from making just a couple in your kitchen to like 1,000? Like, did you have to upgrade all your materials? Like, how did that go?
100%. Yeah. So I was doing it all by hand. So from mixing to kneading and every step in between, I was doing that all by hand. Slowly started gathering like KitchenAids, out-group KitchenAids into a small spiral mixer. Now I'm on a big spiral mixer.
Wow.
So just kind of stepping up as we went. We had a fridge in our living room for a second.
Wow.
Ellie loved that.
Loved that. It's nice, very aesthetic.
A nice sanitized white looking in the fridge. It was good. But yeah, now with the commercial space, it comes with some equipment that's helped us a ton. So we have the fridge space, have the ovens, and a mixer. So yeah, it's been a lot of steps to get where we are, which is awesome that we've been, you know, lucky enough to kind of do it as fast as we can just to keep up and just, you know, keep the momentum going.
So cool. All right. So cool. So we're going to pivot totally different planet. So you're a Delaware guy. Now you're back in the area. When you guys moved back in December.
Yes.
So you're almost a year back in Delaware. So let's shout out some other local businesses. So I'm going to give you some like random prompts. You tell me some of your favorites. Gosh. If you guys are getting like takeout, like I'm assuming you're an entrepreneur, you're eating a lot of takeout right now.
100%.
Yeah. So where's like your go-to takeout right now?
I would say go-to proximity wise. We love El Diablo. Who doesn't?
Yep.
And Pizzeria Metro Pizzeria.
That's right there.
Right by us. So those have been staples. Eating too much of that.
Yep.
Which I'm not complaining about.
No.
Those are our go-tos.
Yeah, so fun fact, El Diablo catered our wedding.
Oh, no way.
We were the first wedding they've ever done.
That's so cool.
And we had like 7 of them in a line. Like, it was a full El Diablo experience for 250 guests. So pretty crazy.
That's a good deal.
But yeah, we fell in love over El Diablo. It was like our go-to, same, you know. And yeah, so we were like, we're having it at our wedding. Like, and if you don't like it, don't come.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, so big El Diablo fans over here. Okay, so you said you're a cold brew guy. So where's your favorite coffee spot?
Favorite coffee spot? Probably Sleeping Bird.
Nice.
I'm sick in that shopping center.
Good answer. No, it's right there. It's convenient for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Sleeping Bird's fire. And they do have some good pastries and big, you know, sandwiches and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's hard for me to pick a favorite. I mean, I'm close. Sleeping Bird, Scout is incredible.
Scout's awesome too.
Cafe Karma, Brew.
Karma's awesome. Yep.
They're all fantastic. I'm a frequent of every single one of those establishments. So
yes, and as much as we don't have anything bagels, we do have good coffee here. Yes, I do believe 100%. Delaware has good coffee. As I sip my Dunkin'. Sorry, I'm just addicted. But yeah, no, we do have good coffee. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you did favorite takeout. What's your favorite pizza? I guess Pizzeria Metro.
I would say so.
Yeah, Metro is fire. Metro is fire.
Or Pizzeria Maki in Greenville.
True.
Really good.
True. We don't go there enough. I'm not going to lie. We really don't go there very often. We did when they first opened because I was like, this is genius. But we're just like such trolley people. We don't get out that far. We don't get that far. What's your favorite date night? So your fiance's never been here. She's not from here. I'm sure. I mean, you have a blank slate. You got so many places you need to take her.
Honestly, yeah.
Not that you're going on a lot of dates right now.
No,
I can imagine.
Yeah, that's true. Can't get going on that.
What's your go-to date night?
I mean, it's also been, you know, rediscovering for me because I feel like there are so many new restaurants.
Since you lived here.
Cool things to do in the area, 100%. Big fans of Coin.
Cool.
And
good answer.
Rooftop.
Yeah, good vibes.
Downstairs. That's probably our go-to right now.
Have you guys done Bardea?
We have.
Okay, good.
Incredible. It's a blast.
We're huge Bardea fans. We're very close with the Bardea family. So we're huge Bardea people. And every time we have a babysitter and a date night, it's like, I hate to just always go to Bardea. Like, I'm like, we got to mix it up. But I'm like, if I'm going to spend money on a babysitter, I only get one of these a month. Like, I want it to be good. And I know it's going to be good at Bardea. I should have
said Bardea Garden because that has been a frequent
The garden's
spot.
a vibe.
The garden's so awesome.
Nice. I could see that. I could see that. I haven't met your fiance yet, but I could see you chilling in the garden, crushing a drink. What's your favorite, like, Italian? Do you like anywhere like, you know, Are you a Rubino's guy? Have we been to Scalessa's yet?
I want to say Scalessa's.
Okay, good.
It's
You've been to
popular answer,
Scalessa's.
I'm sure. But yeah, that probably is my favorite.
Scalessa's is
It's
the bomb.
fantastic.
Are you a wings guy? Sports guy?
I'm a sports guy. I'm not the biggest wing guy. I've had Catherine Rooney wings recently. I thought those were phenomenal.
Rooney's is great. I'm a huge Rooney's fan.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they slacked a little bit for me, but in the last couple of years, they have ramped up their menu, and I'm a huge Rooney's
I'd like
girl.
to know your answers to all these questions because I need a guide. I need to know.
Text me anytime. I
Okay,
got you.
deal.
I got you.
Deal.
We are huge. We're huge on that. What's your go-to like happy hour spot? Do you guys ever go out and get drinks?
Recently, it's been a little bit tough.
I'm sure.
with the bagels. So I don't know. I don't think I have a good answer to that. Sadly.
All right. Next time you're going out to happy hour, shoot me a text. We'll get you hooked up. You can come hang out with our team. We're the trolley team, right? So we don't leave this like little square too often.
Yeah.
But we love it. Like,
Yeah.
why fix what's not broken? We love it
100%.
here. And I mean, your standards are probably pretty high from being in Philly.
Yeah, they are. I would say so. But I think that the scene here is pretty awesome.
Are you like a beer guy, cocktails guy?
I'm a beer guy. At
Yeah.
least a cocktail. So
Got it. So you got to hit
Happy
Crowbar
medium.
for cocktails.
definitely.
Crowbar's amazing. Yeah, I feel like they're like number one for cocktails, and then you can go anywhere for a beer. Tap House is probably your
It's
best
hard for me to
selection.
pick a favorite in Charlie.
Yeah,
honestly.
we have so much. We have so much. So do you have any events or anything big coming up you want to highlight besides obviously the farmers market? Anything else you guys have coming up?
I would say farmers market's a priority. We're really
How
excited.
many more
for
do
the
we
fall.
have?
I'm not sure what's up, man. I think 5.
Yeah,
at least.
they're going to go through like September. Yeah.
So no, I think I'm just excited for the fall. We're gonna do like a lot of fall flavors. Pumpkin spice season's here.
Oh,
we gotta
stop
get ready.
that. I'm excited for you, but I'm terrified for me. Yes,
We gotta
pumpkin
get
spice
ready
is
for that.
here. Are you going to do pumpkin bagels, pumpkin cream cheese?
I think so.
You're going to go all in on the pumpkin.
A bunch of different fall flavors.
Yeah, I was going to say, are there other, because I don't do the pumpkin. Like, I'm not into the pumpkin, but I do like fall flavors.
Yeah, so like anything, apple cider, apple cinnamon.
Do you do like
bunch of good
catering
stuff.
orders or anything like that yet?
So we've started to slowly.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's definitely gonna be something that we're gonna try to do more so moving forward.
My wheels are, we're big event planners here.
Yeah.
My wheels are turning. I'm like, what can we do? What can I
If you have
plan?
any breakfast
What
brunch
can we get
ideas,
it? I'm
let us
like,
know.
maybe we can throw like a breakfast event in here sometime.
I think bagels are good any time of the day.
Well, we
but
do have an
do get
event-
a lot of breakfast.
Yeah, I agree. We do I like to make pizza bagels too.
Yeah.
We do have an event coming up. We do what's called Small Business Saturday, where we basically clear out this office. It's the Saturday before Small Business Saturday, like the actual one. So like the Saturday before Thanksgiving. And we just have like last year we had like 25 small businesses in here just selling stuff. We had a coffee, a couple food vendors, whatever. So I'd love to have you at that. I'll send you the info. But it's such a blast. We'd love to have you at that. Where can people find you? Right? We're going to tag you, but shout out your Instagram handles, your website, all the good stuff.
Yeah, so you can find us anywhere. Van Buren Bagel on Instagram, Facebook, our website. We're super active on Instagram, so follow us along there. But yeah, website and Instagram is probably the best bet.
Do people sign your DMs?
They do. Feel free.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. We're still in the DMs. Love that.
Slide to our DMs, hit us up on email. You can call us or text us. Yeah, everywhere.
Get them now while they're hot, literally.
Please.
They're going to be huge. You're going to be huge because you have no competition. Like, it's crazy. We have nothing here.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I'm so excited for you. I think we're going to literally be 1 year from now, you're going to be like cutting your ribbon at your new place. Like, I just see
Fingers
this
crossed.
absolutely blowing up. So I'm so
thank
excited
you.
to have you.
Thank you so much.
Even if you get one customer from this podcast, like, I'm going to be like, hell yeah. Like, so excited. I can't wait to watch you on this journey. I think you guys are going to crush it. I can't wait to get my kids 1 million more bagels, and I can't wait to put on 100 pounds to, crush them every weekend. So thank you so much for coming on. I'd love to have Ellie on next time. Watch out for these guys. They're going to be awesome. Super excited. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Of
It's been a
course.
blast.
Of course. Thank you, everyone. Another awesome episode of Life on the App, and we'll see you next week.